My name is Demelza and this is my story. So it all began in 2015 and I started suffering bad pain in my ears and when I swallowed, and it used to shoot up into the side of my head. So it started to continue in progress and it went from that to scans, MRIs, and then diagnosed with glossopharyngeal neuralgia. So for 2016 I was on medication, kept at home, and eventually we got to see a pain specialist, and then the pain specialist referred us to a neurologist in Cork. So we went down there to meet the neurologist and I went for brain surgery. So after the brain surgery there was a small bit of complication. I was left paralysed on the left vocal and obviously I had to stay in hospital for a few weeks. And as I came out of there, I was told I'd have 5% of ever hearing my voice again. And I was up and down for visits for nine months, checking to see. But in the meantime, my voice had returned to a stronger voice than what they expected. But as I was going there, I could feel that I still wasn't recovering very well. And I still had slight pain, but not as bad as what I was suffering. So it went from that where I was seeing an ENT doctor, and I had pointed out to the ENT doctor that I could see a swelling on the right side of my neck. And the ENT doctor examined me and told me it was due to being paralysed on the left vocal, that it was causing strain on the right side of my throat. So I was up and down to him for quite a while, and on my final visit with him, which was my decision, he had told me that unfortunately I needed psychiatric help, that I was imagining things and that the lump wasn't there. So I had stopped believing that somebody was going to actually help me. And then I was put in front of Michael and Tina O'Doherty. And when I came there, it was the first time that I'd seen somebody believe me that something was wrong. And after the treatment, I could feel like as if somebody had finally put me in the right direction and pointed me to push me to get results, that I wasn't imagining things, and they were aware that something was off. So I did pursue all of that and I pushed to get scans, MRIs done on me. And it was a long haul of arguing and fighting to get scans done due to waiting lists and being left on a waiting list, but I persevered. So then I got diagnosed with thyroid cancer in the 6th of February 2020. So I had gone to Michael on the 19th of August in 2019. So it took from then until the 6th of February 2020 to get diagnosed with thyroid cancer. So the day I was being diagnosed, surgery was being organised, and just with my gut, I felt something was off, completely off. Because with the surgery, it would have actually left me paralysed on my right vocal, which is all I had for a voice. So a voice box would have to be fixed at this stage. So I met with Michael and Tina again, and Michael yet again pointed me in the direction of a good surgeon, Dr. Shine. And Dr. Shine had a different outcome for me, thank God, as I'm speaking today. So I had the surgery with Dr. Shine and everything went well. It all came around, and then I returned to Michael and Tina for more treatment to boost my immune system after everything. And I came off all medication completely. There was no medication needed for me to keep going. Unfortunately, I took a little bit of a dip after that again, and I was diagnosed with a MEC cancer that was in my throat. So I was referred back up again to Dr. Shine, there was 2 different types of surgeries, and I was there for quite a while in the hospital after the second one. He had to remove the roof of the back palate of my, the back part of the palate in my mouth, the muscle, the tumour, and all the tissues all around the left-hand side. And after that, once I started to recover, all my pain, everything left, from the glossopharyngeal everything was gone and I returned back to normal life. So I'm left with just paralysed vocal and obviously all the pieces that were taken, but every piece of the cancer was removed from me without any treatment, any further treatment, thank God. So to sum up my story, what I would like to put out there to other people is that go with your gut, believe in yourself. And for me, I would be saying to people to just keep pursuing, to find the right people like I did. And I came to Michael and Tina O'Doherty's clinic and he pointed me in the right direction. And he put the right people and told me the right people to go to. And that is why I'm actually here today, because I know myself, I wouldn't be here today only for following through on my gut and getting the guidance from Michael and Tina.
When Demelza came to see us first, I could clearly see that she was frustrated, she was anxious, and that she had pain. She had issues with her throat. I wasn't happy with the way she was, so I suggested to her that she would need further medical assessment. Obviously, we did the treatment to help to release the stress and to take some pain away from her throat area. We advised her to seek that medical attention through biopsies, scans, and to get to see a good ENT, ear, nose and throat specialist. We recommended Dr. Neville Shine. She did go to see Dr. Neville Shine. They did discover that she had a problem and the outcome was very positive. Now, the important message here for us is that, medicine and what we do can work hand in hand. And this is a clear example of how we can work hand in hand. So my advice to everybody is there is always a way, there are always pathways that we can exhaust to help people to confront their problems and to recover.